Hello and welcome here to Greencastle for one of Gortin's away matches in the All-County League. Gortin team have taken the field there and they've just broken up from the photograph. We're looking forward to another important milestone on the way to promotion here today. Gortin have still got games in hands and they're in a good position. Greencastle have been something of a bogey team over the last couple of years. And although the league positions at the minute would suggest a Gortin 1, Greencastle I'm sure will raise their game in this local derby encounter that always produces something special. There's the Greencastle team gathered together for the photograph. Gortin have had theirs. Maybe they're going to put them in the programme, All-Ireland final. Which for those of you who don't know will be between Tyrone and Dublin this year. Supporters there are being cleared away from the field by the referee's request. He's keeping to the regulations, which today state that only players and officials and commentary teams are allowed to be on the field or inside the field to play. One of the interesting links between the fact that Tyrone's in the All-Ireland final here today is that it's reputed that John Keenan, the manager who plays for the Gortin reserve team, actually played for the Tyrone 1956 team. We made the breakthrough into the All-Ireland semi-final series. Right, we're away now. First minute. It's going to be a sideline ball. Throw up maybe, I think. Gortin ball. Roger gets it. Kicks it away down towards the full forward. Kieran McGarvey beats him out over the sideline. And that's going to be a line ball to Greencastle. The players are calling for a new ball there. Reckon it's not up to standard. It's a close, thundery type of an evening here in Greencastle. As you can see by the haze away out over the Spurn Mountains there. There's the Greencastle attack now starting, kicks it away out into the middle of the field. It's knocked on away from Harry. It goes away in towards the corner forward. Corner forward has it, he comes right across the field. He's kicking it away into the opposite corner, but it's intercepted there now by Mark McCullough. Mark picks it up at the second attempt. Referee sees it as a pick up off the ground. Greencastle have a free, and this is a chance for Greencastle to open their scoring in about the first minute of the game. And that's gone through and high between the posts. Greencastle man was equal to 1 point to 0 for Greencastle. The game's had a bit of a slow start here now. Paul Brogan's coming up to take this kick out. Paul Brogan kicks it away out high into the middle of the field. It's dropping right on the halfway line. Dermot was up for it, he didn't get it. Rogers hooking around there as well. Mark McConnell comes out of the crowd with it. He's on the ball. He intercepted by a Greencastle man. He's still around the middle of the field, trying to find a man to give it to. He gets him out here on the left-hand side. He drives a long ball right away in towards the full forward line. Barry McNulty's under it. It goes behind them both. Comes into the safe arms of Paul Brogan, and he restarts a Gortin attack by kicking it away out towards Eddie on the left-hand side of the field. Eddie's about 30 or 40 yards out from his own goals. Kicks it away on up to the middle of the field to Jared. Jared comes back now to Barry. Barry gets it away through to Liam Mossy back after suspension. Liam kicks it away long and deep in towards the full forward line. Kieran McGarvey, Colin McGarvey breaks it to himself, gets himself some space and opens the score. Another great point for Gortin. McGarvey, who was so influential in Gortin's last match, is obviously going to make another start for Gortin. If he can play the same way again today, Peter Cannon will be under threat for the final. Greencastle kick out. Up to the middle of the field. Rogers under it. Took a heavy clash and shipped the challenge well. Gets it away to Liam Mossy. Liam knocks it away over. Eddie drives a big long ball away in there. But it goes out over the line and wide. I think Roger there was volleyed through a wee bit on. But he's recovered, he'll be alright. Greencastle still leading by that 1 point to no score for Gortin. 2 minutes gone. Making it, telling you lies there. There's a point apiece. Of course, McGarvey point. I forgot about it. Clears it back out again. Into the middle of the field. The Greencastle man tries to flick it back, but beats him out over the line. Gortin ball. Eddie to take it. My prophecy is this will get 60 or 70 yards. That's what it gets. Greencastle's solid catch by the corner back there. He clears it away left footed. Just eludes Peter O'Neill. It comes across now into the middle of the field. Greencastle man on it. Close attentions of Barry McNulty, who will be a very close neighbour of his up here. I think that was John Hollywood there that was on that ball. Barry's going to have his hands full today. Greencastle free now from near enough the halfway line. It's kicked away across field ball out towards Harry's man here. A wee blunt off the head, off the hair in the front. He gets it away into the corner. Fergal's under it. Fergal breaks it down towards Mickey Mossy. Mickey was about to pick her up. Referee sees something. I don't think anybody's sure what. Barney Taggart's the referee. Usually fairly sound. Right. Same free taker here on this left hand side, trying to put Greencastle into a lead, but that just beats him out over to the right hand side, and the score remains at a point apiece. 5 minutes gone. Paul Brogan again with a kick out.
Keep it going, Mark Kelly. Good man. Come on.
Paul Brogan kicks it away long into the middle of the field. Comes this time, Harry intercepts it. Big long ball away in towards Mark McConnell. Drops to nobody into no first man. There's a Greencastle man. He gets it cleared away. He's rolling into tackles there. Gortin are holding him well around the half forward line. Fall forward, bounces it off his chest, comes to Mickey Mossy. Eddie with it. Eddie long towards Dermot. Dermot Daly's first touch on the ball. He's away through on a solo run. He's going to do harm. He's run too far with the ball. Barney Taggart has penalised him. And that's going to be a free out to Gortin. That was a bit of a tough one there on Fergal, on Dermot. He gets Greencastle get the thing on their way again. Right half forward stuck in there in the corner. He eventually gets a free out. Jared has it. Puts it back in again towards Fergal. Fergal drives it right down the middle. Liam Mossy's under it. It bounced rather high. Barry McCullough under pressure. Tackled. Fouled. Going to be a Gortin free. Liam takes it. The ball's going to be pulled back a bit. Liam failed to hear the constant whistling by Barney Taggart there. It has a throw up. They've lost a free because he ignored his instructions. And there's an awful shot by a Greencastle man which has touched the corner flag. And he was off balance when he took his shot. Paul Brogan replaces it. Long kick out into the middle of the field. It's a kind of a low one. Barry McCullough was first to it. He got a heave in the back for his pains. And Gortin can get the free to take it quickly. Knocks a big high ball up into the middle. That's going to bounce a million miles. It's broken away there by Kieran McGarvey. It only comes to a Greencastle man. He kicks it long. Mickey's underneath it. Mickey breaks it. Jared gets it. It's coming back again towards Mickey Moss. Full forwards out. He touches it on the ground, but the referee had only eyes for Mickey's boot, and he sees that as a Greencastle free. The game started very evenly. Neither team playing brilliantly. There's about 11 or 12 minutes gone now. And the score's still only a point apiece. That's a dodgy one there. It bounced straight in the square. That's coming away. Gortin were quite lucky to get away with that. The ball doesn't go away the whole way. Centre half back has it. He's going through. Barney Taggart gives him the free. He's 30 odd yards out. That should be a second point for Greencastle. That's Sean Takeaway out there to attend to the Greencastle man. That's injured. Sean's not playing himself. Just a good thing for Gortin. There's a free in there, which should have been scored, but it tailed away to the left. Went out over the line, wide for Gortin. Sean Take there for Gortin. He seems to be involved in a management role with the team nowadays. I don't know whether he looks fit and well, but maybe he's serving a suspension or something like that. Gortin man. Big high ball into the middle of the field, broken forward well by Greencastle. Greencastle have the balance of the play in these early exchanges. Fergal tries to get away. Fergal gets the free. Barney Taggart. Ball goes right in. Kieran's or Colin McGarvey's under it. Puts it away with his left foot away out towards Conor Daly. Connor's all on his own. He's in the acres of space on the far side of the field. Two Greencastle men are going to settle it that he's not left like that for very long. Comes back out to Column. Column takes a big long high shot. It's dropping on the 21. Rogers under it. Takes it nearly. Slips away at the last minute. Ball cleared away for Greencastle. Only gets as far as Eddie. Eddie's under pressure. He has it. He's going to get it free. That's what's in Rogers' territory. I'm saying he'll be coming across to take it. Looks about 35 yards out. Rogers lining up to take this one. He strikes it beautifully. Right between the posts. That's a great score for Gortin. That's 2 points to Gortin. And 1 to Greencastle. Gortin are lucky enough to be in the lead. Greencastle have missed 2 or 3 scoreable frees. And they seem to be the hungrier for the ball. As we were saying at the beginning of the game, in spite of their league positions, they've only got 2 victories this year so far. They always make an extra special effort whenever the old enemy Gortin's on the opposing team. There's a poor kick out from Greencastle. Mark McConnell gets across and retrieves it. He kicks it away and towards the corner. It's going to come to Column. To Connor Daly. Connor Daly's trying to beat his man. He holds him out. Referee gives it for running too far, and a free out to Gortin. Gortin need to sharpen it up a wee bit. That was hard luck there by Colin, but they need to be parting the ball early. Gortin won today's reserve match by 4-11 to 11 points. Another great display of goal scoring by the junior side. Gortin half forward line are getting stuck in well here, putting a pressure on the defender. He finally gets away. Gets a poor clearance. It's going to go right out towards the line. Corner forward gets it. He kicks a long low ball towards the middle of the field. Midfielder puts it right away into the words of a race now between Fergal Daly and the full forward. Who can win it? Greencastle man has it. Jockeyed out of position. The referee gives it for a shoogie in the back by Fergal Daly. And that's going to be a 21-yard free right away out on the right hand side. Left footed free taker shouldn't have a real problem. Score still 2 points to 1. Greencastle will be trying to bring the sides back level again. There's about 13 minutes gone, and that's a terrible miss by Greencastle. Greencastle are not showing any kind of accuracy in front of goal. Maybe that's been their problem all year, because they seem to have a reasonably good footballing side. Ball broken again. He drives it. Hanging in the air. Rogers going the whole way. He breaks it to Harry. Goes across to Gerdu. Puts it away down the line towards Colin McGarvey. He breaks it over to Peter O'Neill. Peter O'Neill gets a slap on the side of the eye. And the referee's gonna take the name of the Greencastle number 8. I don't think it was a deliberate attempt to hit him, but it was an attempt to tackle him that missed and hit him in the eye or something, I think. PJ Clark has been booked for Greencastle. Anyway, we're back on the field of play. Peter looks to be okay. He just maybe got a wipe in the eye or something. Eddie takes a big long free in, but it's not going to go anywhere. It goes out over the line, and that's wasted possession by Gortin. See, some of the Dublin supporters are up watching this match today. They might be looking for signs of what little strength and depth in Tyrone football for the next month's clash. We're back with a game anyway. Greencastle again are dominating a lot of the challenges, but Gortin are repelling them around about the half-back line. Roger picks it up, drives it away across. Again, it's stopped in the half-back line. Liams gets it to the break. As we number 7 works his way out well. And he's nobody's full. He's looking for a quick ball. That's going to go towards Mickey Mossy finally. Mickey's getting under pressure. He can't find a man. He gets nobody to release it to. Barry McNulty comes along and saves him. We're about to get hit by the ball here. We don't. I thought there was going to be thousands of pounds worth of technical video equipment wrecked there. But I managed to come through unscathed. Greencastle frees taken right away in towards the box. Things are dropping down there. Eddie has her. Eddie gets kicked. Gortin get a free. The pressure's off. Here's Paul Brogan again. Another good kick out. There's men going up in all directions, but they missed the ball completely. Roger flicks it out towards Harry. Harry's overlapping here. Half back line. Gets it in quickly to Liam Mossy, who's coming across in the corner. Liam's been hassled every step of the way. No, that big man, two of them weren't getting on very well. Colin McGarvey has her. Colin straight through. He hits her. It's blocked out down by a Greencastle defender. The chance was on there for the goal and Colin was hunting for it. But Greencastle are launching another attack immediately. Overlapping and running. This game's beginning to waken up now in the 16th minute. A low scoring game. Gortin leading by 2 points to 1. Jared gives it to his brother Eddie. Eddie's going to hit a big one. Where will it be? It's going to drop right into the goalie's arms. It comes out. Peter O'Neill had nearly had it, but it just came away from him. I think it got on the wrong side of Peter. The ball ended up going out over the line. There's about 17 and a half minutes gone here. And Greencastle score still 2 points to 1 in favour of Gortin. Greencastle kick out. Is the game going to slow down and go to sleep again? There was a quick and active passage there of play. Thought it was going to happen. Greencastle take the free quickly. Knock it away up to a man in space. He's going off on a solo run down the wing. Barney McCullough's after him. Barry tackles him the whole way. Barney Taggart sees that as illegal. And he's going to maybe book, but no, I think he's just going to talk to Barry McCullough because he kicked the ball away after being blown up. Barry was a wee bit annoyed at the free being given, which I think he was a wee bit of justification in. Barney Taggart brings it forward. He was always a wild man about no physical contact, Barney Taggart, but I suppose that's the way he referees. Another left-footed attempt by Greencastle free taker. Is he going to get it on the scoring sheet? And finally that one looks as if it's going over the bar, and it is. And there's the equaliser. Greencastle 2 points. Gortin 2 points. Barney Taggart stops the play there. Paul's a wee bit confused, but anyway, the game goes ahead as the kick out into the middle of the field. There's about 22 minutes gone. Greencastle are using a tactic of punching the ball. Peter O'Neill come right back the whole way to cover. Picked up the break and they'll drive a long ball in towards Colin McGarvey. Colin broke it down well that time to Conor Daly. Conor's on a neck of space in the left foot strike and he kicks it over the bar, and Gortin are back in the lead to 3 points to 2. That move was created there by Peter O'Neill's intervention for the break ball, which Greencastle had been running around the middle of the field.
Wake it up!
22 or 23 minutes gone. Dermot Daly's under it. He breaks it down. Greencastle man picks it up. He's trying to burrow through 10 men. He gets his free. He's going to be pulled back. Well, the referee hopped this one. He hopped one a minute ago when Peter O'Neill, or when Liam Mossy kicked the ball away. I think he's going to have to. I heard the crowd. She was intimidated by the crowd there because genuinely the Greencastle man probably kicked it away. Comes to Peter O'Neill. He's away in a solo run. He's flying. He kicks a brutal ball and it's dropping right in and it's on line. And that was a close shave. Colin McGarvey just knocked her. He didn't knock her on in the direction of the goals, but that was very nearly another class move. Peter O'Neill's coming into the game well. Now with 15 and 8, there's about 23 minutes gone. I'm using a borrowed watch here. It belongs to PJ McDermott. There's not many divisions on it, so you're only getting a sort of a rough estimate of the time. You'll have to bear with me sometimes. Good ball inside, and again towards it comes the whole way through to the Greencastle goalkeeper. He's been tackled and blocked brilliantly by Mark McConnell. Mark took his opportunity there. Nobody, the rest of the forwards were as watching as much as he was. They weren't able to help take advantage of the break. Comes to Roger now. He's in the middle of the field. Roger's looking to try and stride forward and get himself into a shooting position. He's going on. He's got himself finally into a position where he's got the free, and that should really end up another score for Gortin. There's about 25 minutes gone. Mark McConnell's taking the free. It looks to be about 21 yards out, but it's right over on the far side of the field. And Mark does the business and stretches the Gortin lead now to 2 points. It's 4 points to Gortin, 2 points to Greencastle. And the difference in the story of this game is, so far, that even though things are very evenly matched in terms of the play, Gortin are taking the chances that are presented to them much more accurately than Greencastle. Number 7 with it again. He kicks it away into the corner towards Hollywood. It's broken away from him. Barry McCullough ends up with it. He kicks it down the middle of the field. Comes to a Greencastle man standing on his own. Is coming this time right anyway. And the whole way, Gortin managed to pack in numbers and break the thing down. Out to Mark McConnell. He's in his own. 3 men are coming to him. He gets a good ball away down towards the corner. Colin McGarvey's all on his own. Colin's looking about a man. He kicks a ball across field. Harry's coming the whole road. He's overlapping. Harry gets it, fits it into the middle. Conor Daly's on it. He's in a goal position here, but he took a Duncy wee shot at it, and it just didn't happen. But Liam Mossy comes up and picks up the ball and drives over another good score. That's 5 points to 2 now to Gortin. Gortin ended up getting something out of that when it looked as if the chance had gone away from Conor Daly. "26-ish minutes gone. We're moving into the last 5 minutes of the first half. Greencastle kickouts are a wee bit weak. This one comes out to the middle of the field, comes towards Dermot Daly. Dermot breaks it towards himself and gets it up. He's under pressure. He gets it away to Liam Mossy. Liam dummies about 3 men. Finally gets it back down towards Jared. Jared kicks it away into the corner. Broken down there well by Conor Daly under pressure, but he only could get it as far as Greencastle man. They're playing their way out of defence using the fist passing game here. Rogers beaten there by an awkward bounce. Mickey Mossy picks up the difference. but gets a deflection on his first pass, and Greencastle are launching an attack here. There's a long shoulder run here from the centre half forward. He turns back. Now, the referee, I think, gave him for maybe a double bounce, was it? Anyway, it was overhandling the ball or foul on the ball of some kind. It's going to be a Gortin free. The Jared will be taken. 5-2 to Gortin. About 3 minutes left. Drop on. Colin McGarvey nearly had it. Greencastle are trying to work their way out of defence. Gortin tackling has got tighter and more vigorous anyway. They're letting the Greencastle men know they're about. And the Barney Tigers are very happy with it and quick with the whistle. I think Barney Tigers actually spoiling it a wee bit as a game.
Well done.
Still holding on to possession. Gortin are tackling them. Greencastle get a free. According to the performance of the first half in general, this would be too far out for Greencastle to take a score off it directly, but of course it could drop into dangerous area. Free taken here by Sean Clark. He kicks a big long ball in, but it's curling round towards the right. Gortin defence let it go. Another wide for Greencastle. The score remains at 5-2 as we move into the last couple of minutes of the first half. Kick out into the centre. Nobody has it. Breaks to the back of the crowd. Sean Clark kicks it away down towards the corner, but Mickey Mossy, I think, is going to win that race. He's ridden all over and he gets his free. Good play there by Mickey Mossy. He concentrated on the ball and went the whole road for it. And he was getting good baggings from Fergal Daly. The Gortin defence is playing well today against a very active Greencastle forward line. Paul Rogan drives her way into the middle of the field. And there's the referee, blows a half-time whistle just on time. Gortin are leading by 5 points to 2. In a game where I think the game is very evenly balanced, but as I said earlier, Gortin are taking those chances. They've played reasonably well throughout, but I think that Gortin could play better. We'd like to thank the Greencastle club for the facilities we're providing. It's the first time all year we got a seat, and great seats they are too. We might pack them up and maybe put them into the box and carry them around as an addition to the lavish equipment that we normally work with. We're back here with you for some informed comment and observations at the half-time period. I can see Barney Taggart over there. He must be taking a few tips from the master. Mick McCullough has definitely shown him where he went wrong there with a few hand actions in the first half. They might be giving him a public warning. Mick, of course, is a well-known TV commentator in his time as well, and actually commentated from this very pitch a number of years ago. His comments about the Sperrin Mountains have lived in the history of the game since. Teams are making their way back out again to look as if they're going to resume hostilities. Score is 5 points to 2, as we said. Gortin are playing reasonably well. If they can stay with this performance or even knock it up a grade, they shouldn't have a real problem. There's a section of the Gortin substitutes bench. Barney Taggart's moving into the middle of the field here. He's got a ball that he's happy with. I think he's going to restart the second half now. Gortin Greencastle 5-2. Can Gortin hold on to this 3-point lead? Greencastle have got the possession, stayed away from the kick, the throw in. It's going to be a Greencastle free in. But Barney Taggart has called it back again. I don't know what's happening. I don't think the man took the free from the right place. Barney's not pleased. So I would say that in keeping with his two earlier decisions, he'd probably throw this one up.
Mention the breeze there on the flag.
There's not much of a breeze. Whatever there is blowing, I think, across the pitch away from us. You can see it there by the flag, but those trees behind the goals are behind the cars on the far side are not moving about much. Greencastle won the throw up to keep possession away over there on the far side of the field. Kick it across, broken down by the Gortin defence. Greencastle still have it. Way into the corner. Barry nearly had it and should have had it, but recovers and picks it back up again. He clears it right out into the middle of the field. Dermot Daly's underneath it. Dermot's in a bit of space. He gives it an awful lot of height and a certain amount of distance, and it's dropping around the 50 and it bounces, and there's nobody really under it at the minute except Greencastle men. Mark McConnell's over there putting on the pressure. He gives a free. Concedes a free to Greencastle. And the free's wasted. Maybe being kicked down the line and out over the line. And with 2 minutes gone, the game's making a slow restart. Sideline ball for Gortin. Eddie hits a long ball, way in towards Kieran McGarvey. Goes over his head, comes to Liam Mossy. Liam Mossy's 20 yards out. What can Liam produce? He turns, he leaves a man dead. He gives it across towards Colin McGarvey. Colin kicks a high one, and he kicks a wide one. And that was only an inch or 2 wide. It's been given as a wide ball. I think both umpires signalled it wide, but Barney Taggart felt it over the bar. I can only see that Barney Taggart has registered a point. And that is a point. Gortin have moved into a 6 points to 2 lead, even though it might not have been a point. I think nearly everybody, even the umpire down there, bearing an awful resemblance to Ambrose Rogers, who used to play for County Down. I think he's actually from Gortin. He gave it wide, but Barney Taggart didn't think so. Gortin are leading 6 points to 2, 4 point lead. Greencastle making another attack. Ball's bouncing high, giving them trouble. 2 of them going for it. One of them gets it. He drives it right away across. It's going to be a race between Barry McNulty and I think it's Sean Hollywood. Barry beats it again. Barry's having the best of this exchange today. He's coming out. Ball comes out of the corner there. Rogers cloutered from behind. It comes back the whole way to Eddie McCullough. Eddie hits her long. It's broken down again by Colm. Colm's getting seriously held all day. Rogers in on this one again. Barney Taggart gives a free against Roger. See, Roger has got a kind of a Jason Sherlock haircut these days. And he's got that much colour in the sun. He's starting to bear an awful resemblance to him. The only thing he's not the same as the age. Mickey Mossy intercepts it. Kicks it away up the wing. Mark McConnell turns inside his man very well and kicks it away across towards Colin McGarvey. Colin's got his man on a 1-to-1. He beats one man, he beats a second man. He's away on a solo run. He's 40 yards out. He takes a big strike for a point, but that one's going to be wide. Unless Barney Taggart thinks otherwise. It's given wide and registered wide. Gortin still lead by 6 points to 2. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Dermot Daly has it. Launching another attack. Crossfield ball towards Liam Mossy. Liam's breaking it down. It comes to Peter O'Neill. Peter walks between 2 men and kicks a brilliant... hard luck, Peter. That's a wide ball. I was going to say that it was a brilliant wide. think Peter was too happy. I think he might have felt that that was a point, but that Greencastle man felt they had to even the score. Kick out again, into the middle of the field. Peter breaks it. Peter's going to break it out over the line, and there's a line ball for Greencastle.
No Bradley.
Line ball taken. Kicked way up the field. I think it's coming to Mickey Mossy. It is coming to Mickey Mossy. Mickey puts a good ball away towards Mark McConnell. Mark gets it, fists it over the top and towards Eddie. Eddie delivers it off to Roger. Roger's at speed, moving through the Greencastle defence, and he knocks it through towards Liam Mossy. Intercepted by Greencastle. Building an attack again. And this game's getting better. Big long ball out of the Greencastle defence. Harry's going to pick it up. Harry's I was worried about the bounce and ended up only saving it for a Greencastle man. Launching attack now, down the right hand side. Ball beats a Greencastle man again. That's the second time in 10 seconds that the bounce has beaten a man. Barney Taggart gives a free to Gortin for a jersey full. 7 minutes gone. 7 minutes gone. Gortin free. Up to Liam. Liam bounces it off his chest. It comes to Peter O'Neill. Peter's gunning his way through the defence. He's going to be looking about the big score. He drives it in, but it comes off the inside of his instep and it goes out over the line and wide. Gortin have missed 3 chances now in this first 7 minutes. And there's the Gortin and Greencastle management standing beside other there. We're back, goes the kick out. It's going to be taken short. No, it's a poor kick out. These kick outs are weak all day of the day. Dermot Dilly takes it off Colum nearly, but Colum gets it back. He puts it in towards Mark McConnell. Mark McConnell straight through, and he hits it wide from an unbelievable position. I think Mark feels that he was fouled at the last minute, because Mark doesn't usually put things like that wide. There was a definite opportunity missed there for Gortin. I'm sure Mark knows that. Score remains 6 points to 2. Greencastle kick out into the middle of the field. Tussle between Dermot Dilly and his man, which Dermot wins. Dermot flicks it out towards Harry. Harry kicks it long, a wee bit too high maybe, in towards Colum McGarvey. Colum can only manage to break it. It comes towards a Greencastle man. He hits it away down to the far wing. Bounce beats full forward and full back. Referee saw a bit of holding, saw Greencastle free. Greencastle about to take it, looking for a short one. Gives it away down towards the sideline. He wasn't able to hold it in, and that's a Gortin ball. Can Gortin maintain the pressure here and hold on to this lead and break the Indian sign that Greencastle have had them over them for the last 2 seasons? Ball comes right over the top of the defence, comes to Mickey Mossy. Mickey's doing a lot of intercepting today. Comes again to Harry. Back to Mickey. Possession football by Gortin. Eddie McCullough has it. He gives it long and high and hard away towards Liam Mossy. What way is it going to go? The ball breaks away to nobody. This young man, the young cornerback for Greencastle, is playing excellent football all day. He's given Liam as hard a time as I've seen Liam getting for years. The ball goes away down the wing. Another chase and race between Fergal and his man. Bounces over, comes to goalie. Back goes Barry McNulty. He overhits it a wee bit, and that's going to be a sideline ball by 30 or 40 yards out to Greencastle. Takes it quick across the middle. Shot from about 50 yards out, which is going to go out towards the right. Is it going to go too far? No, it's kept in play by a Greencastle man. And I think this part of the action's out of camera. And that looks like a Gortin free or sideline ball, we're not sure which. Paddy Warnock and PJ McDermott and a couple of other assorted Greencastle officials. I think Tom Wiley's in there as well. We'll wait and we'll get you back with the action as soon as the ball comes out over the line again. A big long kick in towards Roger. Roger's up and he's pulled and held. I think that should have been a free, but it's not. Jeez, there's a Gortin man just went down there, injured in a bang, running up the field. It looks like a hamstring or a knee on the hard ground. It's Barry McNulty. I would say this is going to be a substitution. I think Nigel's warming up. Nigel's warming up well. I suppose he hardly needs to warm up that much. He's after playing a reserve game. Played well. He looks as if he could be going on here, corner back. Barry was running for the ball and he just broke down in mid-stride. You think somebody had fired a half a clay pigeon at him, just hit him in the back of the head with. But thankfully it's not his head that's injured anyway. That's in middling shape. He seems to have a bad leg. Gortin men are taking an opportunity to get a drink of water. There's hot conditions out here. But Barry's going to work away with it for a while anyway. It's only a light post maybe. I think Barry has to have a bad knee and he was probably frightened. It's Gortin sideline ball anyway. Eddie takes it. He drives it away and long towards the defence, and it's bouncing about and bobbling about, and God knows where it's going to turn out. Well, it comes up to Roger. Roger turns round and strikes it, but this time even Roger strikes it wide. Score remains 6 points to 2. Will Gortin regret the misses of the second half? In the first, I think, 12 and a half minutes, Gortin have had about 5 or 6 chances. Greencastle really haven't had any. Gortin have missed everything. And they may regret that. I cannot see Greencastle going through a match and scoring only 2 points. Rogers under it. Dermot gets it. Dermot pushes the man in the back. Greencastle get the free. It's taken quickly, way out towards the side of the field. Just underneath our commentary position. Barry's hard tackling. The free is given away. There's Frank Ward. Taking a long ball away in. Comes to Harry Keenan. Harry gets it away quick towards Dermot, but it beats Dermot. It's bouncing away again. And Frank Ward. He's all on his own and he's away on a solo run right through the whole of the Gortin defence. He's running into trouble. He fits it back out again. Oh, and the Greencastle man fell on his ass just as he was about to go for it. The referee gives a penalty, is it? The two men were just wrestling. It was a 50-50 situation. But it's a free in. Thankfully it's a 14-yard free. But this should be a 3rd point for Greencastle. And now there's only 3 points between them. This may spark a Greencastle revival now. They didn't look as if they were going to score at all there for a while. The ball seems to be lost, but it's coming back. Sean McCurry retrieving it over on there behind the goals. There'll be extra time added on, I'm sure. Gortin are gathering themselves now for one last big heave. We're about nearly halfway through the second half. Rogers retrieves it, gets it at the second bite. Cracks on a low ball. Greencastle cornerbacks in front of Liam again. He's a sharp cookie, this young fella. Clearance comes away. It comes out to Barry's man. He kicks it out, and that's going to go out over the line. Barry did enough. And Barry McNulty's underneath us here, and he's feeling the pressure of that knee. He's doing all right, but he's definitely playing in pain. Good free, quick free there for Gortin. Eddie gets half blocked. Comes to Greencastle again in the middle of the field. Barry McCullough's tackling this time. Ball into the corner. The ball's just about out of our view there. It cuts back in camera again. Comes to a Greencastle man. He puts it right away in towards the goals. Fergal Daly makes a brilliant interception. Don't dummies inside his man. That's it away then to Harry. Harry finds Jared McCullough. Jared drives it right out into the middle of the field. This one's going to be a big bouncing one. It's going to come the whole way to Colin McGarvey. Colin manages to block it again for himself. What's going to happen this time? Connor Daly tries to flick it. Colin would have been better just getting his hands to it. It comes away. It's broken. Barney Taggart blows up. A free to Greencastle. There's about 15 or 16 minutes gone. Greencastle get 10 extra yards there for protesting. This time it comes to the man that's in full forward at the minute, and he strikes a good point and takes the deficit down to 2. 6 points to 4. 16 or 17 minutes gone. Gortin need to get back in here and start scoring again. Scores 6 points to 4. I think it's 6-4, but there's a bit of querying about it. Colum has it. Puts it into the path of Dermot Daly. Goes right through the Greencastle man eventually, who comes away with it. Roger grabs it around about the middle of the field. What can he produce? He gives a good ball over to Colin McGarvey. Colin fists it through to Dermot Daly. Dermot fists it back in again to Colin. Colin's facing the wrong way. Blocked down by Greencastle. Gortin just couldn't get themselves into a scoring opportunity there. It comes away down. Number 13's all on his own. A good interception there by Eddie. Brilliant interception by Eddie. He gets scattered out over the line for his pains, and it's given as a line ball. No free. Barry McNulty's in trouble in the middle of the field, and I think that Nigel is warming up here on the sideline, and Nigel will be replacing him. Crossfield ball, and there's a wide ball by Greencastle. There's another chance. Barry McNulty's coming off. Nigel's rolling there towards the referee. Barry was going great guns until that injury. What difference will this make? 2 points between them. About 18 minutes gone. So it'll be a pulsating last 12 minutes here in Greencastle. Knocked on towards Roger. Too far. Ball goes back in again. Still between Greencastle men. And then it's a shot taken by Greencastle, and they drive it over the bar to the appreciative roar of their supporters. And now there's only a point between the teams. Horns are blowing and people are shouting.
Come on!
6-5. Nearly 20 minutes gone. Referee's down, booking Fergal Daly. Watch yourself. I think he's booking him and his man, because they were wrestling and fighting there while that shot was being taken. There's been a switch on the Gortin team up here. Dermot Daly's gone full forward. Colin McGarvey's coming to the middle of the field to add a bit more weight to the Gortin challenge. Paul Rogan kicks it right into the middle of the field. Have Gortin got the heart for the struggle now? Greencastle are back in possession. The man came across Peter O'Neill. That's a bad knock he got. Barney's over giving Peter a warning there. I don't think it was deliberate, and there won't be a booking. Man caught, he actually twisted his knee, I think, as he ran across Peter. To score 6 points to 5. There's 21 minutes gone. Big long kick. Greencastle are beginning to sense and believe that they can win this game, but this comes the whole way to the Mickey Mousey this time. The supporters are sensing it, and they're starting to encourage them from the line. This time it's Liam Mossy. Liam gets it this time himself, but he sadly loses it. And it goes out over the line, and that's hard luck from Liam. He was coming for that ball with style and authority. Line ball for Greencastle. Driven on the way into the Gortin defence. Mickey Mossy back again. Mickey's having a great game today. He kicks it away towards Mark McConnell. Referee blows and gives a free to Greencastle. However, he makes that out. Mark looked round and couldn't believe it and can't believe it. He's better maintaining his discipline and saying nothing. Big ball. Knocked right away in there. Mickey Mossy again breaks it down. Comes to Jared McCullough. Jared gets it away out there towards Barry. Barry knocks it on out to Harry. Harry kicks it on. Keeps it in. Dermot Daly stopped for a minute. Comes to Mark McConnell. Mark over travels with the ball. And that's a free into Greencastle. Gortin are committing some elementary mistakes and they're beginning to rue those chances that they missed in the beginning of the second half. Kicks it right in, and a great catch there by Nigel McCarn, the substitute. Definitely making his presence felt with his first touch. He gets fouled. Gortin need to collect a couple of balls in the middle of the field and launch an attack or two to relieve the pressure off the defence. There's been a lot of pressing going on. Six points to 5. 22 minutes gone. 23 minutes gone. Another Greencastle free. This time it's knocked away. Nigel's on the tackling tight. And Barney Taggart gives another free to Greencastle. There's a big high ball right away in there, and it's flicked on, and it comes onto the line to Paul Brogan. There was no real power in the shot, but it was a good fist from the Greencastle full forward. But Gortin are back in the attack, and the ball's broken around the middle of the field. It comes to a Greencastle man. I don't know what the referee saw, but I think he's given another free to Greencastle. Taking it short, taking it quick. Greencastle are full of rolling. Their heart for this game is good. Can they score? An awful lot of hard work going on there in the corner, which ends up with a shot now wide for Greencastle. There's still a point in it. Gortin are not controlling the thing at all in the middle of the field anymore. They're not catching it and they're not getting the break either. Paul Brogan with another big kick out into the middle of the field. This one's coming underneath Harry. Harry was pushed in the back. And this is the first time that Gortin will have crossed the halfway line for maybe as much as 10 minutes. Yet he drives it very high and very long his way in it. Conor Daly was under it. Liam Mossy delivers it to Roger. Roger's been pulled down in the square. Is it a penalty? It's on the very line. He fell into the square. Did the foul take place outside? Barney Tigard's walking slowly. He's already made his decision. It looks like a 14-yard free. And Roger kicks that stick between the posts to bring the difference back to 2 points. 7 points to 5. We're into the last 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes on the clock. Gortin have 2 points in the lead. This game's finely balanced. Kick out. Good kick out this time. Into the centre of the field. Harry comes right through and breaks it. It's coming towards Roger. He's on his own. Roger's trying to find a good ball to Leman. Comes this time to Conor Daly well. He fists it and over the top to Mark McConnell. Mark McConnell should be taking a shot. Mark McConnell does take a shot, but this time it goes out to the right and out over the end line and wide. That's a disappointment for Mark and a disappointment for Gortin. It's not his usual form. Another miss that they could rue. Another kick out. This Greencastle goalie has improved with the kick outs. Caught cleanly in the middle of the field. Knocked on. Fergal's in front this time, is he? No, he breaks it away. Mickey Mossy does enough. Does it again. Scrapes it through. Handled on the ground by Jared. I think Jared knew that. Will this be a Greencastle score, or will it drop in the square and maybe be worse? It's a big one. It looks like a good one. And it's a great point by Greencastle. And that's 7 points to 6 for Greencastle. That's how they're keeping the score. So don't move them, okay? 7 points to 6. Back to the 1 point. Less than 5 minutes gone. Maybe 3 minutes on the clock. This is going to be a tight one. Big kick by Paul Brogan and way into the middle of the field. Colin McGarry's under it. He breaks it down to Roger. Roger gets held in the middle of the field. He's getting a lot of possession now whenever it matters most. There's a point in it. 7-6. Eddie's going to take it. Will Eddie go for the score? He probably will. He kicks it. It's not going to go the whole way. Colin McGarry's under it. It goes over the top of his head and it goes out over the line and wide. 2 minutes left. Although there'll be injury time, I'm sure. Kicked away out into the middle of the field. Greencastle have it. Knock it away this time. Man out in front of Nigel that time. Collects it. Greencastle are thrusting down the field now, looking in search for the equaliser. In the dying minutes. And a darkening Greencastle. Free to Greencastle. Can they score it? 1 point between the teams. They're looking for the equaliser. Is it? It's dropping in the square. Is this going to be a goal? It's blocked out again. Is this going to be a point now? Greencastle are back in possession. Fisted right across towards another Greencastle man. He's trying to find a space for a score. Knocks it right out. Gortin defence are playing well. Shepherding their men out and not fouling them. Again it goes to a Greencastle man. Played all along the line. Looking for the shot. It comes right in. Paul Brogan's under it. He holds it. And he gets it away. Back into the arms of Jared McCullough. Eddie'll kick the... Eddie's running with it, but he's going to kick it long. It's driven away long down the field. It's going to bounce. It's going to bounce between Colin Daly and his man. Connor's pulled back there. Ball breaks on through to Liam. Liam pulls it round past the defence, and that's a 50 ball.
Come on!
7-6. About a minute or two left.
Come on!
Come on, Gortin!
Come on, boys, come on! Come on, boys.
Liam has scored crucial scores before. He can do it again. We're in the last minute. Liam kicks it away across the goals this time. It's going to be held magnificently there by Colin McGarry. He turns round and drives it over the bar, and a great point for Gortin. And that could be the insurance. It's 8 points to 6. Time's damn nearly up. Time is up. I think that we've played about 30 minutes. Whatever Gortin or the referee's going to add on. Quick kick out taken now. Back into the centre of the field. Broken down by Barry McCullough towards Roger. Roger gets a good ball through. This time to Connor Daly. Flicks it on through to Dermot Daly. Dermot Daly bursts clear of his man. And he shoots. And he drives it as a goal for Gortin. And there's a brilliant goal for Gortin. And that's the victory. That's it, sealed up. It's over. Near enough. 1-8 to 6 points. 5 point lead. Oh. 1-8 to 6 points, and we're in time added on for injury. 5 points between the teams. Gortin are all over the game now. Greencastle are on the attack, crossing the halfway line. We're really only playing out the time now, unless for an absolute disaster. So 1-8 to 6 points. There's a 5 point lead. And there's a free for Greencastle. Which the book's going to come out for it, I think. Nigel McCarran's been called over. And Nigel's going to be booked.
We want to stay up.
Will Greencastle slow it in there? Will they try for the point? They really need 2 goals at this stage. And points not much good to them. They go for the point, but they don't even get it. Ball goes out to the left and wide. There's at least 2 minutes of injury time played. Ball's back out into the centre of the field. Harry's under it. Gets it to Roger. Roger kicks it right away across the field. Down towards Connor Daly. Breaks this time though to Liam Mossy. Liam's getting it. The best of it now. He puts it through to Jared McCullough, and Jared drives it straight between the posts to make it 1-9 to 6 points in favour of Gortin. That's a 2-goal lead. And it looks as if there's another brace of points heading down the road with Gortin tonight. Safely in the bag. Gortin have only lost 3 points this year so far. They're definitely in the hunt for promotion. Dermot Daly's trying to waste time by hitting the ball as high as he can. Comes down. Dermot's way after it himself. If Dermot had caught that straight, it would have registered as the biggest total hand in the world. Goes way out into the corner. The referee gives Dermot a free in. That'll be from the 14-yard line. Mark McConnell's going to take it, but Rogers way across. Dermot will be pleased with that goal that he scored. Rogers slips her over the bar from a very, very awkward angle. There's a great score. 1-10 now to Gortin. 6 points. Gortin in the lead by 1 goal and 10 points to 6 points. That's a 7-point lead. And who would believe that only 3 or 4 minutes ago there was only a point between the sides. And there's the final whistle. And Gortin have won the game. Come to Greencastle and took 2 points after 2 defeats in the corresponding games over the last 2 years. I think it may be said that that's the first time that Harry Keenan has shook hands with a Greencastle man for about 3 years at least. And I'll be very happy. This was one that Gortin wanted to win that's worth more than 2 points to them. And you can see the players coming off the field here just below us. And Gortin ended up very much deserving their win. And they'll be happy, men. Harry's down here below me there. He's a very happy man. It's not very hard to tell the difference between a Gortin man and a Greencastle man and the facial expressions. Well, that was a good enough game in the end, a great result for Gortin. After half time, when Gortin came out, they missed an awful bag full of chances and they were still only 2 points in the lead. They came back down to the 1 and Greencastle pressed for maybe 15 or 20 minutes and Gortin could not score. Greencastle probably lost their opportunity to win the game on that part of the game, and finally it ended up when Gortin got the breaks, took their chances, the goal wrapped it up, and they're back in business with another 2 points and a great victory over Greencastle.